All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to our Finding Your Happy, How to Manifest a Magical Life. And this is our encore presentation. We hosted this last Tuesday night, and I had quite a few people that missed it. So I decided to offer the encore, and the energy was just incredible. Plus, we've got this new moon tonight with the total solar eclipse. And wow, I've got the crystal bed going. If you have not seen my crystal bed, there it is. It is just glorious. We are getting special blessings, special healings, another level and layer of clearing out junk. Retrograde starts next Monday. I can feel the shadow week, which is this week, already. My technology really makes zero sense during a retrograde. It's just, if I could take the month off, I would, because it's that bad. But we're going to stay grounded, we're going to stay in love, and we're going to harness the power of retrograde so that when this comes full swing next Monday night, it'll be easy breezy, easy breezy. Okay, well, let's go ahead and jump into our PowerPoint here. Okay, awesome, awesome. Finding Your Happy with Julie Geigle. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here for our round two. Welcome. Now, in the chat room, I would love it if you would share your first name and the state that you live in, please. Where are you from? And then what called you to join us here? Or if you were with us last week, what did you like best? What did you find most helpful? Or what kind of experience did you have with that last week? My promise to you, I'm going to show you today how Finding Your Happy will create balance in your life, shift your relationship with yourself, and strengthen your own connection with the divine. Happiness is possible despite circumstances and situations. I know it's tough to believe that when you're in it, but through the process I'm going to take you through and the Golden Age mission that I'm working with, it's just nothing short of amazing. Very, very exciting stuff. So let's take a peek in our chat room quick to see if we have anybody chatting with us. Awesome. We've got Lisa from Washington. Welcome, Lisa. Julie from Wisconsin. The healing was amazing last week and it continues. Wow. That's exciting, Julie. Thank you for sharing that. And Jeff from Arizona. Wonderful, wonderful. And I know we've got a few other people. If you can figure out the chat, sometimes I know when I'm on my phone, it's a little bit challenging. So we have a special bonus for you here today. If you stay till the end and decide to go on this beautiful happiness journey with me, I'll give you the opportunity to get your hands on a special bonus that I just added to the program, and I'll give you all the details at the end. So turn off all distractions. I want you to focus 100%. Together, we create this beautiful sacred space with our attention and intention. So it's really important to shut that phone off, flip it over. I've got mine flipped over, and make sure you're logged off of everything out on your computer so you're not distracted. Because the healing that you're going to receive today is dependent upon the sacred space that you're creating at home with us. So when all of us put our 150% intention and attention together, we create a collective consciousness. I work with manifesting groups, and we create this exciting collective consciousness that can break through barriers that you couldn't do by yourself. It's really exciting. All right, so you are in the right place if number one, you're feeling overwhelmed and overworked. You're looking to create more joy in your life. Number two, you're bored, feeling stuck, or you'd like to stop living by the seat of your pants and start living on purpose. Number three, you're critical of yourself maybe. Maybe you're not happy with where you're at in your life. You know you need a change, but you have no idea what that looks like. I remember being in that place. Number four, you feel sad, anxious, maybe immobilized. Some days you barely manage to get out of bed, let alone take charge of your life and create anything magical. Number five, you're in the right place if you feel lonely and disconnected and want a deeper and stronger connection with your divine. So, which one resonates with you the most? One, overwhelmed. Number two, bored or stuck. Number three, self-critical. Number four, sad, anxious, maybe immobilized. And number five, just wanting a deeper, stronger connection with God, with the divine source energy, whatever that is for you. I want you to go ahead and type that in the chat room for us so we can kind of get an idea where people are at today. And Lisa said, enjoyed the mudra with the meditation last week. Also, the advice to have the courage to let go of what you cannot change. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Yeah, you know, so much of the work I do is channeled. And so I'm often in awe at what comes through. And I know, you know, totally not me. It's absolutely Metatron and this beautiful energy I'm working with from India. It's very, very exciting. And then the Pleiadians, they always show up. Okay, we're going backwards. So let's go forward there. Now, I want you, even if you haven't posted in the chat room which one resonates most with you, that's okay. I want you to pick one of those. Julie said 5. Excellent. And what we're going to do, and Lisa said number 2, awesome. What we're going to do is, you know, pick one of those, and then we're going to do a clearing, a beautiful clearing on that for you today. So I want you to identify the feeling, what brought you here today. What is going on in your life where you've decided that you want more happy. Maybe you're reprioritizing some things right now. But I want you to just take a moment, take 3 deep breaths, and we're just going to be with that feeling, whether it's stuck or sad or anxious or overwhelmed. Identify the feeling. That's number 1. And number 2, we're going to breathe into that feeling and be with it. There's no expectation. We're not wanting to change it. We're not wanting to have a different experience. We're just accepting, embracing, and being with that emotion. Non-resistance. What you resist persists. So remember that. Okay? All right, so we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. Here we go. Inhale to the count of 5. Exhale to the count of 10. Inhale to the count of 5. Exhale to the count of 10. One more time. Inhale to the count of 5. And exhale to the count of 10. And now I just want you to close your eyes if you haven't already. I want you to invite in your spiritual team, the angels and masters and loved ones and pets and animals that are with you, guiding you every single day, your guardian angels. And just invite them in and feel their love and support surround you as they show up for you here in this sacred space. And as they come in and connect with your own energy, feel whatever blocks, whatever stuckness or anxiety or loneliness begins to dissolve. And the only thing that's left is the love that you can feel from them right now. Nothing else matters. It's all meaningless. The only thing that's left is this beautiful feeling of being unconditionally loved and accepted. Your team isn't trying to change you. They're not trying even to heal you. They've only come today to show you so that you may experience unconditional love in your life. Because when you are in that sacred space, everything else dissolves, dissipates, evaporates. So just breathe into that love and breathe out that love. And just know that you can come here anytime during your day and connect, align with that which you are. You are divine love, divine light, infinite, unending. I don't want to come back either. Okay. Metatron's kind of kicking me out. All right. Okay, so clap your hands. Shake, shake, shake. All right, that was awesome. All right, how did that feel for you? Well, that was pretty great for me. I've had a pretty stressful day. Running around like a crazy woman. So Metatron came in and did an awesome clearing on top of the clearing your own personal spiritual team did for us, and allowing us to move through those blocks, move through any interference, anything that's preventing us from being happy moment by moment, hour by hour, day by day, despite our circumstances. So happiness is not dependent on what's going on in your life. That's like the big thing I want you to get when you leave here today, is that when you make happiness dependent on what you have or what you're doing, I'm sorry, but you're going to be disappointed a lot. When you shift that and focus on your inside, the happiness comes from inside. You have a wellspring of happy. You really can be happy every single moment, despite anything that's happening in your life. So this awesome clearing will continue for the next day or two. Again, we've got the new moon energy and the total solar eclipse that we're also working with that's making this even more powerful. So I just want you to know that we are all here for you. We've all come together, whatever your motivation, you're not alone. All of us are showing up for each other 100%. And it's no surprise that a lot of you have come back. It really is an honor that you've returned, because it really says a lot that, that first event last week was meaningful for you. All right, so just going to check in the chat room in case anybody has any thoughts or questions. Welcome, Joanne. So glad you could join us here. Number 3, perfect. All right, so I think most of you know me, so I'm not going to go into this too much, but this is my awesome family. I have a wonderful husband. We've been married forever. I think we're going on 40 years of being together. But yes, and we've got 2 beautiful children. Janae is on my left side if I'm sitting down, and my son Marcus is on my right. He's holding the baby. Our children, our son, and he has a new baby, Finley, and then his daughter Paige, my little buttercup, which is the light of my life, and then their partners Mike and Tiffany. And then we have 2 dogs and a cat, but we could not catch Acela for the photo op, right? But we have Kurt's holding Ginger, he's a boy, and Kurt's holding CJ the boy, and Mike's holding Ginger the girl. They're brother and sister Yorkie poos. And they're just so cute. All right, so I used to be a school teacher. I still am a school teacher. I use my work every single day, my background, my degrees every single day. I have a master's in education. I opened Heaven Sent Healing in 2007. I've dabbled in lots of different stuff. And right now, I've been introduced to oneness and Sri Amma Bhagavan, and I am a part of the Golden Age Mission. I've attended the 3-day event in Washington, D.C. with Douglas G, and I am the host for the upcoming 1-day events that are being hosted in 40 locations around the world. And I am just so excited because it feels like I'm finally home. And I'll talk more about that later, but so many exciting things are coming. All right, can you imagine what it would feel like to wake up every day energized, focused, and clear? Your day is filled with joy and balance and harmony, but most of all, happiness, that kind that comes from inside. So on a scale of 1 to 10, please, please, please post in the chat room for me, how happy are you in your life today? So 10 is the best, 1 is the worst. How happy overall, generally, not, right here in this moment, or, you can certainly give me 2 scores, but overall, generally, where would you put your happy quotient in your life? All right. Joanne says, or that was from before. Excellent. Julie says 8. Joanne says 7. Wonderful. Lisa says 7 to 8. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, who are we? Jeff, we'd love to hear from you. Okay, we'll watch for him in the chat room there. Okay, so I looked up the definition of happiness, and I thought it was interesting. Pleasure, contentment, confidence, feeling satisfied, fortunate, and convenient, right? So yeah, that's kind of the definition of the happiness. And Jeff says it varies. right? Yeah. Day to day, moment by moment, I know. But I'm getting better. I'm getting more on the even keel. Happy people know the art of adding colors of appreciation, humor, and magic in every moment of life. So I'm going to share with you my 5 secrets to manifesting a magical life. Secret number 1 is to simplify. I actually have a plaque, and I do have to get a picture of that. My girlfriend has this awesome business online, sawdustcityllc.com, and she makes plaques. I mean, I've got a bunch up all over my office here. There's one above the crystal bed. Let us be silent that we may hear the whisper of God is one of the ones I have in my house. But the one that I'm referring to is one that's called Simplify. And I just put my new microphone in. I hope everybody can hear me okay. It's bolded, capital, on a red plaque, Simplify. And I'm telling you, it changed my life. It's changed my life. I put it in the living room and I look at it every single day. So I used to have a shopping addiction, and I'm 100 times better. And it's pretty amazing. So that really, number 1, simplify. The less you need, the happier you'll be. So the secret of happiness is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. I know there was a happiness study done, and they had determined that there was a country that was incredibly poor, a third world country, and they actually found the happiness quotient higher than some states in the US. And it was because people had figured out how to be happy despite their situation and circumstances. That's pretty cool. Number 2, embrace where you are. Stop beating yourself up. One of the happiest moments ever is when you find the courage to let go of what you cannot change. And I think Lisa was the one that said that was really made a big impact for her. And I grew up with the Serenity Prayer. That was my father's favorite prayer, and he said it all the time, like all the time. And so for me, it really has been a cornerstone of happiness in my life. Number 3, value yourself. Learn to value yourself, which means fight for your happiness. I cannot repeat this enough. It is so, so, so important not to give up and not to just say, oh, this is the way it is. I hate it. I hate it when people say that. My husband will say that once in a while, and it's such a cop-out. This may be the way it is, but it doesn't mean that it's the way that it has to stay, right? Every moment we have a choice. Number 4, shift your focus. Be happy not because everything is perfect, but because you choose to focus on the perfect moments. So this is really about gratitude, that appreciating what you have in life. And I think I shared a story before about my good friend David Geigle, and he is one of the number 1 business coaches that I worked with early in my career. And I did have an opportunity to actually meet him in person here in Eau Claire. It was pretty cool. But anyway, he talks about being in construction work, and he hated that job and didn't hardly make any money and just could not see a way out, but knew that he wanted to do something different. And what he found was his attitude. Every day he was just like, oh, this sucks. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Well, then he had a turning point in his life, and he worked with a coach and was invited to fake it till you make it. And he started faking being happy and loving his job and loving his life and loving his income. And what happened was the universe heard him say, I'm happy, I love what I have, and they gave him more to be happy about. So one thing I've learned is that the universe is a mirror of you. So how you're feeling inside, the universe is reflecting that back to you. So that's why it's so important to be on guard with your thoughts and pay attention to what's running through your mind. Because when you're lonely, maybe you're looking for a partner and you're depressed and lonely. Oh, everybody's got somebody but me. Well, the universe hears everybody's got somebody but me, and guess what? They give you more of that, and you're like, no, 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 I don't want that. So flip it around. I love where I'm at. I pretend that you've got the partner. I know there a lot of work on finding a romantic relationship does go into that, faking it until you make it. Only sleep on half of the side of the bed. Clear out half of your closet. Open up a drawer in the bathroom and set a place at dinner for the man that you're going to be spending, or the girl that you're going to be spending the rest of your life. So when you fill up your whole life and there's no room for anything else, then the universe sees, okay, my life's full. There's no room for anybody else. And then they stop that. So appreciate what you have, and then the universe can bring you more of that. Number 5, strong connection to your divine. Only by aligning our will with God's is full happiness to be found. And any of you that know me personally know that I am a God person. God is the best part of my life. Without him, I can't imagine where I'd be. And, that just totally comes from my heart. If I could pick that guy out of that photo and put me in there, I would. Right? Photoshop. And can anybody Photoshop that for me? But I love that because really, I've got darkest days just like everybody else. I struggled with depression my whole entire life. I tried to commit suicide at 14. My entire family and my husband's entire family are pretty much on medication for depression, except myself and my husband and our children. I'm not a huge fan of that, but yeah, it's in the DNA. It's in my family big time. So I know dark days. All right. Well, let's jump into that happiness meditation. Now, some of you are familiar with the happiness meditation. You may be working it with some other hosts. We have hosts all over the US and Canada for the happiness meditation. And so if the day and time that I offer it, I typically do it Thursdays at 7. The time does vary because summers are busy. I'm hoping in the fall to be able to get into a little more regular schedule. So just check. And if I do change the day or time, I'll send out an email to everybody. But I typically do it Thursdays at 7. And then for my tribe, I have a special private Facebook group, Inner Circle. For my tribe, I'm going to air the replay for like a couple hours afterwards. So just for a short window of time for people that can't get on live with us. But live is the best. So just going to explain the hand mudra. And like I said, I do a guided meditation. I am a certified meditation instructor and a medically certified hypnotherapist. So I tend to have a hard time shutting up, to be completely honest with you. And, Spirit and Metatron and everybody's in my head going, say this, say that. So I guide, just very short bit words and phrases, but I call it a guided happiness meditation. So if you don't like that technique, I can hook you up with people that are silent through the whole thing. But the hand mudra. So you're going to take your hand on both, you're going to do both hands, but I'm just going to show this hand, and you're going to fold your first 2 fingers down so it looks like that, right? And I can never hold it like Tejaza can. I swear those Indian people have interesting things they can do with their hands. So yeah, as best you can. And what I've noticed after I've been doing this now for about 6 months is you do get better. It does. You should have seen me when I first tried to do this. It was like, there's no way. But it does get better. And the one thing that I want to say as well is if you get a hand cramp, or if it's distracting, you know, painful, go ahead and just relax it. And a lot of times I'll just soften it and do as to the best of my ability. So don't, you know, overthink the hand mudra. It just adds another layer and level of intensity, but it still works. So I'm going to flip over to our music. Oh crap, that's not a live link. All right, that's okay. I can figure it out. Ooh. All right, so we're going to switch over. It's going to be about 20 minutes long, and I'm going to screen share some music. And I'm going to have Julie do a sound test with me to make sure you can hear me and hear the music. So give me a second to pop that music up since it did not. So while you're waiting for me to get that, I want you to go ahead and do some deep breathing right now. Breathing in through your nose to the count of 5 and out through your mouth to the count of 10. Again, in through your nose to the count of 5, out through your mouth to the count of 10. And just putting all of your attention on your breath. Excellent, you're doing wonderful. All right, so now I'm going to screen share, and Julie, I'm using a different microphone, so we'll test it to make sure everybody can hear the music.
In minutes. Choose from over 12 million quality videos, from real estate and fashion to national holidays and internet trends. Find exactly what you're looking for.
Okay. Julie, can you hear my voice okay? And you can hear the music okay? All right. Excellent. I'm actually going to put in my other ear set so I can hear the music. I haven't quite figured that out yet with my new one. Okay. All right, so I'm going to have you do the hand mudra. Both hands, and then place them palms up on your lap. And then I want you to go ahead and breathe in. We're going to, let me just share with you the nose breathing. So we're always closing the right nostril with our thumb, and we're breathing in through the left, and then we're closing it with our 2 fingers, and then we're exhaling on the right side. And again, breathing in through the left, hold, exhale on the right. In through the left, hold, exhale on the right. And so we're breathing into the count of 5. We're holding, well, we're going to breathe into the count. You can do whatever count you want, but it's 1, 2, 2. So if you breathe into the count of 5, you hold for the count of 10 and exhale for the count of 10. I'll do the first 2 rounds with you, and then I'll let you do the rest on your own. Breathe into the count of 5. Hold to the count of 10. Exhale to the count of 10. Breathe into the count of 5. Hold to the count of 10. Exhale to the count of 10. Breathe into the count of 5. Hold to the count of 10. Exhale to the count of 10. Continue breathing in that manner. now just let that go and just focus on your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Not doing anything purposely, just allowing your breath to work on its own. Focusing all of your attention on your breath. Allowing it to come in easily and go out completely. Relaxing deeper and deeper in this beautiful sacred space. Focusing on your breath. And now we're going to move to your body awareness. I want you to just become aware of how you are feeling in your body. Become conscious of any tension or stress that might be happening in your joints, in your body. And as you put your awareness Focus now on your thoughts. I want you to imagine standing guard in your mind, being the silent witness, the silent observer of your thoughts. Thoughts are coming and thoughts are going. Don't engage. Just allow them to drift on by. Touching across the globe, or maybe the one with all the lights and you stand in your position, whichever you desire. Just imagine that the light force from above is moving through your body all the way out your feet into the planet. We wish for peace and happiness for all the children of the world. And we wish for peace and happiness for all the people of the planet. peaceful in every way. Yay! All right, let's go back to our PowerPoint. There we go. All right, awesome, awesome. I'd love to hear what you thought of that. Anything came in for you? Love some feedback there in our chat room. Okay, so a journey into awakening. Would you like to learn how you can create a more permanent state of joy and happiness so you can simplify your life, value yourself more, and strengthen your connection to the divine? You showed up today even though you're incredibly busy for a specific reason. You're tired. You're tired of going through the motions day in and day out with so much noise and so little peace. Maybe you showed up today because you're looking to be more purposeful with your life. You realize you don't get to live forever and you want to make the days you have here count. Maybe you're here because you're struggling in a relationship and you know that deep down you're really not happy. Maybe you're here just because you want to be happy. You're ready to let go of your story and focus on what's important in your life, your own happiness. Maybe you came today because you're wanting a stronger connection with God or your own spiritual team, allowing your journey to be easier here. Well, today you have a choice. Option one, you come and experience this class and you leave and you continue doing what you're doing and you make no changes or try anything new. Option two, you 100% commit to joy and happiness in your life, joining us for a journey into awakening. And 1 year from now, or maybe sooner, you wake up daily in a permanent state of happiness and love. That place of happiness where literally, no matter what's going on around you, you have this beautiful joy inside of you that's unshakable, unshakable. You're invited to our exciting event from India. It's live streamed audio by an enlightened monk, Tejaza, and she's amazing. She was the one that taught our 3-day class, and I totally love her to pieces. She's funny. I have her voice in my head. We did this whole thing on stories, all these stories we tell ourselves. And every time I go into story, I can hear and I can see her in my head saying, stories, stories, so many stories you people tell. But it really helps me stay on the course. She's amazing. So our promise to you, A Journey into Awakening, is a one-of-a-kind event that will enable a profound shift in consciousness, initiating powerful changes to every aspect of your life. This experience will help you create a calmer mind, profound inner peace, improved health, more loving relationships, breakthroughs in prosperity and success and abundance in all areas of your life. Now, who doesn't want more of that, right? So, any questions? We're just going to take a moment for some Q&A time. Does anybody have any questions? Feel free to unmute yourself if you'd like. I know we've got some feedback in the chat room. Lisa said I could feel the energy and light vibrating through my body. Whoa! Lisa, I love that. Julianne, very relaxed, kept rocking back and forth.
I feel more deeper healing. Can't wait for my bedtime. Me too. Betty, hi everyone. Oh, no worries, Betty. So happy you're here. And then, yeah, Lisa said life happens. I love it. All right. So does anybody have any questions about anything, you know, about the happiness meditation, about the journey into awakening? Just unmute yourself and go ahead. I'm going to do the teacher wait time of about 10 seconds here. All righty. All righty. Okay, so this is what I have for you tonight. Journey into Awakening. It is next Tuesday, July 9th in Wisconsin. It's 9:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. We have 2.5 hours of breaks. So we're actually starting at 10 o'clock and we'll probably be done around 9. So it's really 8 hours of instruction, activities, exercises, meditations, deep processing. And I have a fast action bonus that's going on until 10 o'clock tonight. So for the next 2 hours, the regular price of this event in Wisconsin is $200. But tonight, with the fast action bonus, it is $55. Now, remember, this is only for our Wisconsin location. It is not for all the locations. So I have the link to register for my location. It's julie79.eventbrite.com. And if you need to register for one of the other locations, we have 40 locations across the US and Canada. It is a journey into awakening.events or event. And that's on the next slide there. But for the next 2 hours, like I said, the fast action bonus for the people that have come here live tonight, my tribe that, you know, listens to this replay right away, can get in our area for $55. We'd love to have you join us. And I also threw in another bonus. Teenagers 14 to 19 accompanied by an adult are also free. So we hope that you take advantage of this. We'd love, love, love to have you join us. You know, we've got loads of locations. And let's see, Joanne said she's registered in Atlanta. That's awesome. Thanks, Joanne. And Julie is attending here in Wisconsin. Woohoo! I'm so excited for that. And so, yeah, it's exciting. This is, like I said, once in a lifetime opportunity. All right, everyone, I'm going to just pop that last slide to find a location nearest you. It is journeyintoawakening.events. Have a beautiful and blessed evening. Thank you so much for joining us here today. And we hope to see you next week. Thursday night at 7 p.m. will be just the happiness meditation. It's usually about 30 minutes, so there won't be all this other slideshow. Although I hope you enjoyed it. Have a blessed night, everyone. Mwah.